gorgeous loves out there, and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be trying out a new brand called either FLORASIS or FLORASIS. They are a Chinese makeup brand, and they reached out to me and asked if they could send me some products in PR, and obviously I said yes. Now, I was not required to do this video or do any kind of post. It was strictly PR, but I wanted to try these products out on camera, swatch them out, create a look, and see what they're all about and give you guys my full thoughts. But before we get into this video, if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bree. I'm a crazy lover of all things beauty, and I like to post a lot of fun and colorful makeup content, and I like to do a lot on indie makeup. So if that is what you're into, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. But with that being said, let's get into this video. If you have not seen FLORASIS or FLORASIS products before, you're about to be amazed. It is some of the most prettiest packaging I have ever seen. Like, all the products truly look like artwork, beautiful engraving and embossing and design and everything. And it's all inspired by the Chinese culture. And I am part Chinese, so it does, connect to me. And I do have appreciation for the whole Chinese inspiration behind it. Now, I want to see if these products are just pretty packaging or are they actually good quality. Is it as good as it looks? That's what we're going to discover today. I'm going to swatch everything out and use the products on camera so then I can give you guys my thoughts. Now, I'll do like a bird's eye view where you can see everything up close and all the beautiful packaging and engraving, and do swatches together, detail, pricing, all that info. And then I'll get into a look, and then I'll give you my thoughts after using the products on camera. Now, I will have a code. You can use that. It will be affiliated. Now, of course, you don't have to use it. No pressure. I'm just putting that out there if you want to save some money. But I just wanted to let you guys know that. But now I think we should get into all the products, and then we can get into a look. So we're going to start off with these three powders, part of their newest collection, which is called the Ode to Embroidery. So these powders go for $42 each. They all look like they're available on their website. We'll get into the component and packaging. Look how pretty this is. I love it. It fits in the hand nicely. It's plastic packaging, but it has like this glossy cover and like embroidery design. There's like a little emblem here, and this is where you actually open the powder up. There is a mirror. There's a puff in each of them. This one looks like it's going to be more of a translucent. Next shade I'll go into is 04, which this one is a lavender shade. So side, there's a puff again, and then you see like this is a very, very light lavender. And then the very last one is shade number 6, which this one is in the shade Peach. So this is what it looks like inside. At first I thought this was a blush, but no, I think this is also a setting powder. So this is supposed to be their premium oil absorbing powder, waterproof formula. It's supposed to extend the wear of makeup. It's also supposed to have skin loving ingredients. And then the next product that was sent to me was the Dual Blossom Glow Up Highlighter. So this one goes for $39. I'm not sure what collection this is part of. And then here's the actual compact. Look how pretty this is. It has like this glossy kind of holographic kind of shift to the top here. Here's the back of it. It is plastic packaging besides what's on the top. And then I got the shade called, I think, which one? Dancing Beauty. So there is a mirror, and look at this. It's shaped as a flower. It is so pretty. So in the description it says it's a light-catching rose of radiant perfection. And this shade, Dancing Beauty, is described as a champagne gold. So now we're going to get into these two beautiful lipsticks that they sent me. So they came in two different kind of cardboard packaging. Not sure why they're different, but they are the same lipstick type. These are called their Blooming Rouge Love Lock lipsticks, and they go for $49 each. What is so exciting is the actual design and packaging is just so luxe and so pretty and intricate. So I'll show you the component. Look at this. It's so pretty. There's like an ombre to this darker color. There's like this little bar right here with the symbol. It comes with like a little tassel that you attach because it's separated when you get it in the box. And you're about to see the most prettiest engraving of your life. Okay, so it pops out. So you just press this button, pops out from the bottom, and then inside. Oh, look at this. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys as close as I can. Look at this engraving. I don't know if you can even tell. The camera is doing it justice. It has the symbol. For this shade, it's called Just Love You. And this shade is called By One and Only. And these lipsticks are supposed to have a soft matte non-sticky finish. And then the very last two products I got sent were these two gorgeous, stunning eyeshadow palettes. So we'll start off with this one first. So this is called the Floral Engraving Phoenix Makeup Palette. It goes for $59. And the option I got was shade 03 Soaring Sunlight. So here's the back of it. It has like shade numbers and names. Oh, this is so pretty. And then this packaging kind of reminds me of like how the highlighter is, but just like a different design. It's so sparkly and pretty. Let's show you the gorgeousness inside. I honestly do not want to swatch this. It does have a mirror. It's plastic packaging, but it has some weight to it. But look at like the border and everything and the different pan shapes. It says there's a smooth and seamless finish, talc-free, minimum fallout, microfine particles, arranged in a unique 3D lattice structure. Glides effortlessly. Then the next palette, this one goes for $59. This is called the Floral Engraving Beauty Goddess Makeup Palette. So the option that I got was called the Encounter. So it looks like a fan. Look at that. The details. Here's the back of it. And then this one just like pops off like a magnetic thing like that. And you can just completely take this off. Looks like some info was in there. And then look at these shades. It's really nudie, very nudie. I'd say both of these are more on the nudie end, which doesn't surprise me. So it says in the description, a love story retold in beauty. A folding fan-shaped palette takes inspiration from ancient Chinese love story. It's supposed to be a new generation 3D lattice structure formula for true color payoff, long-wearing texture, talc-free, contains ultra-fine and silky smooth powder. So that was all the products that they sent me. I'm just so thankful for all of these beautiful things that they sent my way, and I can't wait to try them. So we will now get into a look with the products. So we're gonna now try the products. So I have only done my foundation, concealer, my brows, put some eye primer on, but I have not set anything because I wanted to try out the powder. So I think I'm gonna use the lavender one on one side, the peachy one on the other side, and then use the white one, which I think is supposed to be translucent, all over my face. These powders are very light, but I think I can make them work because they seem quite sheer. Hopefully they don't leave any kind of white cast because, you know, I am a more medium skin tone, and I do feel like the brand overall caters to, you know, lighter skin tones. But I'm going to use the more lavender one. Hopefully this is not a bad idea. I really need to set though because my under eyes are just creasing really bad. Do we see a difference? I'm really trying to press the product in. Let me try to use the sponge and see. Or the little puff that they gave. Sorry, I'm blocking my face. Is there a difference? I don't know. I can't tell. Now we'll use this pinky one. I'm not sure, like, does the pink brighten? Or does lavender brighten? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything about, like, the whole color correcting stuff, but I don't know. It's a very silky, fine powder. And honestly, I don't see any sheen from the powders, even though I do see like little flecks of sparkle in the products. It's not translating on the face. So I don't know if there's a difference. Okay, there's like maybe a slight pinkness to my skin, but it's hard probably for you guys to tell because it's bright in here, but I can see it in the mirror. So now I'm gonna go into the translucent-ish one. We'll see if it is. And we'll just set my face with this. Well, maybe I should use the puff first so I can press the powder into my T-zones, because I like to like really press the products there. Okay, this one is definitely, you know, setting. It's taking any kind of shine away. And I do feel like the product is blurring my pores, which I am very appreciative of because I have very enlarged pores in the skin. Okay, that's good. I'm happy for that. It's setting actually quite nicely, and I don't notice like any kind of cast on my skin. So now that I'm all set, I am going to go into this palette right here because they have two bigger pans, and I figured we could maybe use that one, this one right here, as like a bronzer, like a blush bronzer kind of situation, because it's like a mauvey brown. Because that one I don't think would work as a bronzer. And just kind of even bring it a little lower. Would that work? Oh, God, this is going on beautifully. Like, nice and smooth and silky. Now we'll get into the highlighter, which looks so pretty. The Dancing Beauty. The Dual Blossom. Like, look how pretty that is. This would definitely work for my like my skin tone. So we shall see. It's like a champagne shade. Okay, that's intense. Let me try to use some on this side. Not dip anymore. Powder is very smooth though. Like, it's not like glitter chunks in it, and it just glides right on. Now we're gonna get into an eye look. So I did prime my eyes already with the Glam Light Icing Eyeshadow Base in Buttercream and did not set it. And I'm just gonna use shadows from each palette. So I am going to start off, I think, in the beautiful, what is this called? The Floral Engraving Beauty Goddess palette. And I'm gonna use what seems to be the darkest shade, which is this brown. Now these lean on the nudie side, but they have pops of color. So I'm going to see, you know, where I could take this. Can I get some colorfulness out of these two palettes? I did see that they have a more colorful option online. So if I really like the formula, I could totally see myself picking up the more colorful option. Ooh, look at that pigmentation though. Wow. But I do want to go into the purpley shade that's in the, this is the Floral Engraving Phoenix makeup palette, and use that to blend out the edge. It's going to give a cool tone vibe. The only thing that's kind of hard is because the pans are kind of small. Like, especially in this palette, you have to try hard not to like pick up shadow from the other pan. It's the only thing. Like, I think I got some of the blue. I'm trying. I think this thing is a little too fluffy. I'm going to try to be a little bit more precise. And use that to blend over the edge. Yes, okay. This is going well. There's something satiny about these mattes. They're not like, you know, sheeny or shimmery, but they're like silky and feel more like satins. I'm going to use the same colors that I used to the crease through the lower lash line. So I'm going to start off with the brown and this Beauty right here, and use that on the outer edge, and then go into the other palette, into the purpley shade, which I think this is number 2, because this one has numbering on the shades in the back, and I think names for the shades too, but I'm just using that to blend out the edge. Let's use some of this blue in this Phoenix Engraving one and use it on the outer edge. Like, why not? Why not? And this one leans on the satiny side. So we shall get into, I think, this blue one now. And the, I keep forgetting the name, Floral Engraving Beauty Goddess. And this is more sparkly. A little bit more texture to it, and there's a lot of little sparkles. Yes, it's so gorgeous. Okay. This is more like up my alley and what I like when it comes to metallics. So before we go into the inner corner highlight, I thought maybe we go into this shade right here and use a little bit on the bottom front portion. You know what I like to do. And this one is satiny leaning too. I'm just going to top off the excess and put it right there. For the inner corner, I want to use this one. This one kind of has like a dual chromey thing going on, like pink, and there's like blue sparkles in it. So I'm going to use that in the inner corner. I picked it up in this little brush and I'm going to wet it. I'm sure I could get this inner portion to be more impactful if I had, like, you know, put it on with a wet brush. But let's see if that will be bright enough. Oh yeah, it is. And then the last thing I want to do is do a little brow bone highlight so I can try one more shade. So I'm going to go into this pink one right here. This one looks like a pearly, gorgeous pinky shade, and I'm going to put that on the brow bone. Beautiful. I could probably use this as a highlighter, honestly. I'm going to go do the other shadow on the other eye, liner, lashes, mascara, and then I'll come back. We'll put on the lippy together. So I will be right back. All right, other eye's done. Put liner, mascara, and all of that. I'll let you know what I use in a bit, but now we're going to get into the lippies. So there was one that's more red, which I think it's this one. That's more of like a brick red. And this one, which leans more as a warm kind of pink, but I'm gonna see if I can pull this one off because I think this one's gonna match the best. So I have a very like cool tone look on, but I'm going to line my lips with the About Face pencil, and I can never find the name. Talking Backwards, because it's very pink. Do that really quickly. So let's get into the lippy now. Hopefully this will work. I don't think they're exactly the same color because this one's like a little bit more warm, but I'm just gonna slide that on. Wow. Wow. The pigmentation though. Okay, this is, maybe it's more of a pinky red. Okay. I feel like it's leaning more of a pinkish red. But you know what? It works. So this would not be like my lip choice that I would go for with this eye look. But I mean, the pigmentation, and it just glided on effortlessly. There's a little bit of a matteness to it. It's not as creamy as a traditional lipstick, but I can tell it would probably be more long wearing. So to make this look match the eye look a little better, I'm going to go over with this lip oil from Unearthly. It's in the shade called Heartache. It's like a bluish lipstick, and I feel like that will help this match the look a little better. I think it will. Look how much of a difference that made on my lips. It made it just like a little deeper. Of course, it's going to make it less long wearing and slip around a little bit more, but it definitely like deepened up the color, made it more cool tone. But for what I did off camera, I did go into these two mascaras, the Blend Bunny mascara and the telescopic mascara from L'Oreal. I used the Nabla Cupid's Arrow in number 7 for my waterline. It's like a purplish brownie liner, and I used the NYX Epic Ink liner to create a wing, and that's all I did to put this look together. And I feel like I should kind of back up now and see it. Oh my god, I look cute. So let's get into my thoughts and everything. So let's get into the powders. I think they're really pretty. They're very silky and soft, and I think I would use these more as finishing powders, maybe touch-up powders throughout the day, because they're supposed to help mattify and keep the shine away. I don't think I would use this to like set down my foundation or set my concealer. They don't have much of a color difference between them. Like, I didn't notice it too much. I think the pink one has more of a little bit of a pink tint, but it was hard to tell the difference between the lavender and the like white translucent one, but they all seem to set the same and were really pretty and soft. And they're not heavy. They feel more on the thinner side, so they don't feel like you're caking up your face. As for the highlighter, it's really pretty. It's very blindy and intense, but you can sheer it down. I do feel like the base is pretty strong. It's like a white goldy champagne, and I can pull this off on my skin tone. But I feel like if you're deeper than me or have a deeper skin tone, it would probably be too light or a little too on the iciness end. But I'm able to make this work, and it's very smooth. There's no like glitter chunks or sparkles in it. It's a very smooth highlighter that I don't feel like would enhance texture, and I like the glow that it gives. Like I could see myself using this, especially if I'm doing more nudie looks. And then in terms of the lipsticks, beautiful, pigmented. They have like a velvet matte feel to them, and they seem like they would be more long wearing, very pigmented. Like one swatch you saw like the lippy just went on. Now the colors are like not my everyday color, like they're kind of reddish tones, but it's fine. Like I'll get used out of these because I do wear these colors. It just depended on the look that I am wearing, but I thought the formula was beautiful. I love the component and everything. It's stunning packaging, and I love how it pops out. And I know that they have other colors. I think there's like maybe 10 different shades, so I could see myself looking for like the more nudie ones. Now we'll get into the eyeshadow palettes, which I think they're really nice. Like the quality is good on both of them. The mattes were very silky, satiny, blendable, very buildable on both palettes. I didn't have any issues with the mattes being patchy or, you know, not being able to build. I do wish that there were some deeper mattes in these palettes, but I was able to make it work, and I love that I could use this to also help deepen out the outer corner, because some of the metallics in here definitely lean more satiny and could be manipulated like mattes, and I don't mind using like a satin shade through the crease or anything. So I do love that. And like this one's a little bit more colorful, but like I said, there is a more colorful palette option if you would want more colors. But as for the formula, I think they were really nice. I could see myself using these as more like everyday palettes. Like if I just want something nude or soft, I'm not trying to do something intense, I'm trying to just throw something on to like go out and run errands, or I just want to go on like a nice chill date night with my husband, I would go and use these palettes because I thought the quality was nice. And you do have some shimmers that are more sparkly. Like in this one right here, the Phoenix palette, this one is more on the sparkly end, and these two like nudie shimmers are sparkly, and I will totally use this one in the middle as a like glowy blush. Like it's a Cheeto orangey color. It has like a goldeny shift to it. It's so pretty. And same with these two pans right here, I can totally use those as blush. This is more mauve, more terracotta, so they're more versatile to me because I can use them in other ways. But you can use eyeshadow palettes any way that you want. But you know, overall, like I've mentioned throughout the video, my biggest not complaint but feedback to the brand is that I do hope that they expand their shade range, like make more shades in their powders. They even have a powder foundation that only has like 2 shades. Like I hope that they will expand that so that more people can try their products, like make more highlighters that can work from fair to deeper tones, to make palettes that would work on deeper tones. Like I just think that there is a gap there, and I know where they're marketing to, but if they want to, you know, be a global company, they should have a higher shade range. But that was my thoughts and everything. I really enjoyed putting this video together, trying out the makeup, and I think this eye look like it's totally up my alley. Like this is something I would wear or put together with any other palette in my collection, and I'd be ready to go out for the day. And I just am very thankful that they reached out to me and wanted to send me some products. So thank you so much to FLORASIS for sending me these beauties. I had so much fun playing with them and trying them out. But you guys will now have to let me know, what are your thoughts in the comments below? Did you like how this look turned out? What do you think of the products? Have you tried this brand before? I would love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you enjoy this video, you like a lot of fun, colorful makeup content, you like a lot on indie makeup and all that good stuff, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I would love to have you here. Also, don't forget to check out the description below. I will have all the products linked so you can check them out for yourself, and you can go check out the website. They have a lot of other products to look at, and the code will be there for you guys. And I will have my makeup link, like the foundation and all of that I wore, in case you're curious. And I will have my contact and my social media platforms. I'm also on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle on Breezy_beauty. So if you want to join my Instagram fam, I would really, really love that. But guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, for being here, for supporting my channel, being so amazing. I just appreciate you guys all so much. And I just hope all of you are doing well wherever you are in the world, and just sending you guys so much light and love. But until next time, bye guys.